Marketing is an important aspect of the music industry, designed to create buzz and drive sales. However, not all marketing campaigns hit the mark. Some can backfire spectacularly, leaving artists and their teams scrambling to recover. In this video, we'll look at 8 epic marketing disasters in pop music. Katy Perry's Witness Worldwide. To promote her album Witness, Katy embarked on a bold and unconventional marketing strategy by launching a live streaming event titled Katy Perry Live Witness Worldwide. It was a Big Brother style show which aired for 96 hours and provided an unfiltered look into her life, including therapy sessions, awkward interactions, and live performances. While the concept was innovative, it quickly became apparent that the execution was flawed. The live stream was intended to show her real side, but it often felt forced and uncomfortable. Viewers were subjected to mundane moments that did little to enhance her image or promote the album effectively. The result was a campaign that felt more like a publicity stunt than a genuine engagement with fans. When Witness was released, it debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200, but the album's sales were disappointing, and the overall reception was lukewarm, highlighting the gap between intention and execution. The singles from the album, including Chained to the Rhythm, Swish Swish, and Bon Appetit, did not achieve the same level of success as her earlier hits. Rihanna's 777 Tour. In November 2012, Rihanna embarked on a 777 tour, a 7-day event featuring 7 concerts in 7 countries, all to promote her 7th studio album, Unapologetic. The idea was to create a unique high-energy marketing campaign that would generate buzz and showcase her global appeal. To add to the excitement, she invited a group of journalists and fans to join her on a chartered Boeing 777 plane, promising an exclusive and up-close experience. At the outset, the atmosphere was electric. The journalists and fans were thrilled to be a part of such an exclusive event, and the first concert in Mexico City set a high bar. But the reality of the tour was far from glamorous. Journalists reported feeling trapped, as Rihanna rarely interacted with them, and the long flights and hectic schedule led to frustration and exhaustion. The quality and quantity of food was another complaint. One reporter described the meal they received en route from France as a crustless finger sandwich, comparing the food to prison food. On the final day, just 30 minutes before landing, Rihanna finally addressed the passengers. She apologized for her absence, explaining that she needed to rest her voice for the shows. The lack of access to the star they were supposed to be covering resulted in negative press coverage. What was meant to be a promotional success turned into a PR nightmare, reflecting negatively on the album's release. Justin Bieber's yummy marketing tactics. In 2020, Justin released the single Yummy, which later appeared on his album Changes. Like most singles, he was determined for it to reach #1. At that time, TikTok was proving to be a powerful platform for music marketing. To promote the song, Bieber joined TikTok and engaged in 2 unusual and embarrassing marketing strategies. First, he posted numerous pictures of random babies with captions of #Yummy, which was confusing. Many people found this creepy and inappropriate, and some even linked it to conspiracy theories. It was undeniably odd to associate baby pictures with the word yummy, and the song's lyrics were sexual, so that was doubly weird. The second and more prominent marketing effort involved Bieber begging his fans to push the song to the top of the charts. At the time, Roddy Ricch's song The Box was going viral, particularly on TikTok, and was expected to reach #1 on the Hot 100. Determined to beat The Box, Justin resorted to directly asking his fans to help Yummy reach the top spot. He posted detailed instructions on Instagram for his fans on how to boost streams and sales. For Spotify users, he recommended creating a playlist with Yummy on repeat and playing it at a low volume and letting it play while they slept. He even suggested that non-US fans use a VPN to set their location to the US to create Spotify accounts to increase streams. Although these instructions were reposted from a fan page, it was still extremely embarrassing, and the post was later deleted. That's a tactic K-pop stans use to get their faves to #1. Despite his efforts, The Box secured the #1 spot and remained there for an extended period. After his victory was assured, Roddy told his fans to stream Yummy by Justin Bieber. Overall, this event was a significant blow to Justin's reputation. His marketing efforts for Yummy were not only embarrassing, but highlighted the lengths to which he was willing to go to achieve a #1 hit. Mariah Carey's popsicle cart on TRL. The music industry is no stranger to publicity stunts and marketing gimmicks designed to capture the public's attention. In 2001, when Mariah made an unexpected and bizarre appearance on MTV's TRL with a popsicle cart, it was one of those gimmicks. She came out wearing a large t-shirt, which she later removed to reveal a skimpy outfit underneath. She then proceeded to hand out popsicles to the audience, while the host Carson Daly attempted to keep the show on track. This event has since become a textbook example of a marketing strategy gone wrong. At the time, she was transitioning from her previous label, Columbia Records, to Virgin Records, and was working on her 9th studio album Glitter, which was also a soundtrack to a movie by the same name. The incident was bizarre and left both the audience and the host visibly confused. It was later revealed that she was going through a tough time personally, and the episode was a manifestation of her struggles. The stunt did not help her public image and was a marketing misstep that overshadowed her musical talents and upcoming projects. U2's Songs of Innocence iTunes release. In September 2014, during an Apple keynote event, U2 and Apple announced an unprecedented partnership as part of the launch of the iPhone 6 and the Apple Watch. They revealed that U2's new album, Songs of Innocence, would be automatically added to every iTunes user's library for free. The goal was to reach over 500 million people instantly, making it the largest album release in history. It was meant to be a groundbreaking moment in music distribution. Apple CEO Tim Cook and U2 frontman Bono touted the release as a revolutionary moment in the music industry. But instead of being celebrated, the move was met with widespread backlash. Many users felt that their privacy has been invaded, and social media was flooded with complaints about the unwanted addition to their music libraries. Just a week after the launch, Apple quickly issued instructions on how to remove the album, but the damage was already done. Many people didn't even know the band, and they were stuck with an album they couldn't remove. Bono initially thought the negative response was just internet drama and not a big deal. However, he soon realized that they had sparked a serious conversation about the influence of big tech in our lives. He then took full responsibility for the decision and expressed regret. Apple later reported that 33 million people had listened to at least one song from the album, which was only 6% of iTunes users. This shows that it was one of the biggest music marketing fails ever. Any marketing strategy that bypasses user consent is likely to face significant backlash. Drake's Spotify spam. In 2018, Drake prepared to release his album Scorpion. After dropping a few hit singles, he released the album on June 29, 2018. Before its release, he promoted it using traditional methods like billboards in Toronto. However, when the album finally came out, Spotify prominently featured Drake's face on nearly all of their editorial playlists. While it made sense to see him on playlists like Rap Caviar, his face also appeared on playlists for genres he was not even associated with, such as Fresh Gospel, Best of British, and Ambient Chill. A Reddit user calculated that less than 50% of the playlists featuring Drake's face actually included his music. This odd situation likely had little to do with Drake himself. No sources clarified whether this was a paid promotion or a scheme by Spotify or Drake's team. It's assumed that Spotify stood to gain something by promoting their golden child, but the exact motive remains unclear. Many Spotify users were upset, arguing that they paid for subscriptions to avoid ads, yet Spotify seemed to be force-feeding them Drake's music. Remarkably, Spotify began issuing refunds for the people demanding them, despite the controversy, and broke streaming records for the most streams in 24 hours and in 1 week at the time. The situation was even more intriguing, given rumors that Drake has signed a $19 million deal with Apple Music. In the end, the entire episode was strange and sparked significant discussion online. Robin Thicke's Paula album rollout. In early 2014, Robin Thicke and actress Paula Patton announced their separation after nearly 9 years of marriage and over 20 years together as a couple. The split followed allegations of Robin Thicke's infidelity and substance abuse, which had become prominent on the tabloid. He had just experienced immense success with his 2013 hit single Blurred Lines and was on top of the world. But when his marriage was on the rocks, he decided to channel his heartbreak and desire for reconciliation into his next album, which was named Paula. It is one of the most notorious marketing failures in recent pop music history. The album was a deeply personal project aimed at winning back his wife, but it ended up becoming an ill-conceived and poorly executed campaign that turned off fans and effectively killed his career. The overtly personal nature of the album and its promotion was uncomfortable for many. It came off as desperate and manipulative, rather than sincere. The public airing of private matters did not resonate with fans, and the album performed poorly both commercially and critically, marking a significant low point in Robin Thicke's career. Ashlee Simpson's SNL lip-sync incident. Ashlee Simpson's career was on a promising trajectory in 2004, with her debut album Autobiography hitting #1 on the Billboard 200, and her reality show The Ashlee Simpson Show garnering significant viewership. She was positioned as a rising star in the pop rock scene. However, her infamous lip-sync mishap on Saturday Night Live on October 23, 2004, became one of the most talked about music blunders, causing a significant dent in her burgeoning career. SNL has long been a significant platform for artists to showcase their music to a broad audience. A successful performance on the show can boost an artist's credibility. For Ashlee, her SNL appearance was an opportunity to solidify her reputation as a live performer and promote her album. During the performance, the backing track for her song Pieces of Me started playing the wrong part of the song, revealing that she was just lip-syncing. She then awkwardly danced off the stage. The incident led to widespread ridicule and severely damaged her credibility as a live performer. Her attempts to explain the mishap, blaming acid reflux, did little to mitigate the damage. It is often remembered as one of the most embarrassing moments in live TV history and a significant marketing failure. What marketing disasters did I miss? Tell me in the comments below.